Welcome back to our podcast for Draw for Initiative. I guess it's Talk for Initiative now. I don't know. This is Sarah, the author, person,
the thing
behind this channel, Inselgeschichten. This is her husband, I guess. Who is
wears the Ring of Fire.
Yeah.
If I shake my hand really fast, maybe it...
No, it won't. It's super glue.
Also, he is the moderator of the show, and the same person. Yeah. And I'm Tina, the friend of those guys. That explains all, doesn't it?
Yeah, pretty much. It's
so,
Tina.
Daniel,
the new question.
Do your part.
Yeah, sorry for not teasing the question, but this will come as a surprise to you and me as well.
I want to see the surprised face.
Okay, I have to remember that.
That's
the facial expression.
Which is sometimes these things like align in there. So talking about
I'm curious.
Talking about surprises.
Okay.
Which is the perfect segue to this question is what did surprise you in the Draw for Initiative series so far?
Oh, there's so many things.
So many things.
Yeah.
But please, we want to keep it on the 15 to 25 hour videos.
Well, for one, how much fun we have with it.
Oh, yeah.
That we, disclaimer and behind the scenes knowledge. We've been starting the series way before it got published because we gotta work for things before we publish them. So we actually are now in our it's April, right? It's 6 months that we've been working on that. We started early November last year. And so far, I'm still amazed. I'm kind of surprised, but then again, not, that we still are very happy and enjoy doing that format, playing Sundays, drawing Tuesdays, editing Thursdays, maybe talking about the new game that we're gonna have, and just really being energized and I'd say happy. Simply just happy
every episode
with doing
is different and new. That's the cool thing.
And I was, kind of surprised, but it's more like, I'm so happy, yay! For one, how quickly you learned the medium, how quickly you progressed. It's been only a couple of weeks until I saw the first real big steps. And how fast you lost your camera and voice recorder shyness. Uh-huh. So I'm no, I mean to the point. Watch the teaser. That's the first thing we ever shot for this episode. You only were on the Gamers Couch before that on video, and even if you listen to the first voiceover, there's a difference to now. It's way more natural, and it seems like you are enjoying that part of the process more than just
for the people who don't know. This is quite hard.
Yeah, it is. Come on. It is. I'm so with you. So that was one thing that I was kind of surprised, but I had hoped for it, but I couldn't plan it. So I'd say it's part of a surprise, and I even giving you maybe the ease of me acting in front of a camera and just talking, just being my bullshit self like I am without a camera. I couldn't have helped you with getting used to it or comfortable with it.
So. You do.
But not like with me doing something. You
are there as a partner in crime.
Yeah.
As we refer to each other, obviously. But if you weren't there, it would be so awkward. I'd probably take multiple takes of everything until
we don't.
And we don't. We always do it in the first take.
One take, go.
Except for when Sarah is deleting the footage.
But then we have to paint again. So yeah, that was surprised.
That was a surprise.
That was bad. But another surprise was how quickly that series took off. I mean, yes, we teased it and talked about it in the Gamers Couch, where we do have a regular audience, but I was not expecting
I was
so many viewers on the videos.
I was about
so fast
to ask you. You guys certainly thought, okay, let's do a couple of these and see how it goes.
We gave ourselves 6 months. So end of June we will have a review talk and see what we maybe want to change.
That would have been my question. If you already surpassed the point where you would say, hey, we just keep on doing that. I mean, one thing is just doing those paintings and being motivated just by doing the paintings. Another thing is just from although this is kind of supporting your artwork, it's still a channel that you're kind of have some marketing consideration.
Exactly. We said 6 months because for everything on my channel, I'm not changing things before 6 months because it just takes time. I'm not, again, like I said, I'm not paying a network or PR people to give me viewers, subscribers, sponsors. It's me. That's my channel, and it has to grow, and it has to have an audience that has real interest. That's very important for me. I don't want to have the bullshitters. I'm sorry. I rather have a very small audience, but a true one.
Yeah, but you're not necessarily living off ad revenue.
No, I'm not. That's not the point. That's not my thought on why I would maintain and have so much work with having a channel. But I would have said if so far I'm not even close to that thought, but I would have said, Tina, we're just gonna paint them and not shoot the videos if it would counteract my whole channel, if something would be off there, which is not the case. I think it actually is the glue between the artwork and the board games. Before we had Draw for Initiative, it was 2 things on my channel, artwork and board games, and now there's the glue in between, which is Draw for Initiative. So I'd say it even holds the channel and the content together way more than it does counteract my other shows that I do have. So I'm not even close to saying, come on, let's just do it for the fun and not have videos.
Although it's quite a lot of work. Just editing the stuff together is really...
It is,
really
especially when we move around the papers a lot and I have to cut a lot.
I don't know what you're talking about.
That happened. That's one thing that we learned. Don't do it.
That said, surprises are not always positive. Is that something that was surprising, the amount of work that had to go into? Or, I mean, it's...
Well, at least not for me, because it's up there with the Gamers Couch and the Taco Challenge. These are the other 2 videos that take a lot of hours. So start to finish yesterday, for example, we shot the Gamers Couch. We recorded it, we shot it.
We shot the Gamers Couch today on Sunday.
Of course, with the magic of editing.
Don't listen to her.
The raw footage was 1 hour and 15 minutes, and I had to cut it to about 1 hour and 1 minute because we had some things, checking up on things that are not regarding the game, but going to, the restroom or something. I have to cut those. So it came down to 1 hour, including the recording time. Gamers Couch, start to finish, is about 8 hours of work. Now, with Draw for Initiative, which is way shorter, so uploading and scheduling stuff is maybe not as long. It doesn't take as long to render and stuff. The raw footage is way longer than Gamers Couch. It's sometimes 2 hours, 3 hours, multiple cameras, multiple video streams and audio stuff. So it just takes a long time to render. And I'd say in average, it's about start to finish for us, I'd say 8 or 9 hours as well. Let's say we paint about 1 hour and hour and a half. That's 3 hours already, and the rest is editing and photos, getting the stuff together.
But you're painting and also going back and commenting.
Yes, and I have to.
On the video.
So the usual progress is, and that is something that we learned, and I guess it surprised me a bit because it's quite different to the other videos that I do, even with voicing over and stuff. Tuesdays, you come over, you paint. probably has a sketch already. It's mostly painting. Thursdays, I have to have the video ready. I have to probably, if I could have the photos done and stuff, I have to have it edited and ready to voice over. So Thursday, we sit here, we voice over, and if there's time afterwards, we think about the next game, and Tina maybe starts sketching what she wants to do and looks at the game. But Thursday is usually shooting the intro or recording the intro and voicing over. And that's like 3 hours that we are here.
To me, it was. I know you were gonna ask, so I'm taking that away from you now. To me, this was pretty much a surprising point that we pretty much from the beginning scheduled 2 days for Draw for Initiative. We were like trying which days work for me with my actual work, and so we are settling on 2 days a week. And I thought this would be plenty for getting out at least one picture a week, even more. And sometimes I don't even get to that. It's so hard to do sometimes, especially when I'm like really tired. Things don't work like I want. I don't get the ideas like I want. I don't feel like shooting the intro or doing the voiceover stuff.
Or what if you're sick one week? That mixes up our whole
didn't
schedule.
happen so far, I guess, but still, did it happen?
Yeah,
Just
with the tooth, you couldn't really talk there. We couldn't record, but we could paint at that time.
That was possible thanks to the mind of Ivo. And
yes, painkillers.
Yeah, still, that's the, I guess, negative surprise to me that it takes up that much time. And I'd love to do more and not to have breaks. And I'd love to do my other paintings. I started working, but you have to prioritize. And I think that series is quite important to me. So it's all right. You have to evaluate what's first and then go for that.
Yeah.
Was there any surprise that this series brought out about yourself that you weren't expecting?
Yeah, there's one thing about me as a person and my character which I wasn't expecting. Sarah and I, we are always in a good mood together. Even if we usually have a bad day or something, we can be around each other. We can just be silent to each other, and everything is in harmony. It's all right. We can have fun. We can be quiet. We can laugh and cry together, but we never go against each other.
Yeah.
And usually I have the problem that people annoy me after some time, especially
people who bang the table with a microphone.
I'm sorry. Now, especially if I spend a lot of time around, and I'm not good at that, and I'm not really a person that's good at tolerating specific
mannerisms or sounds. You have a thing for sounds.
Yeah, I have
it's called
misophonie it's called. Certain noises really get me angry,
like
and
talking.
frustrated. No, it's more like chewing.
So
or
the thing that she can have dinner with us 3 days a week is actually pretty cool.
Yeah, it's
without getting pissed off.
It shows you don't chew that loudly.
But
it just shows that you're louder when we are chewing than.
That might help too.
the thing, I'm very, very much in your corner when it comes to the surprise. I'm like you. An introvert. I need a lot of alone time between having people over, because when I talk to somebody, I just don't want to zone out. I interact. I'm interested. It takes a lot of energy. Yeah. So I'm I don't want to call it surprise, but I'm very happy that we can stand each other in our worst moods and still be productive for Draw for Initiative. That's never the point, that when we are in the bad mood or something is wrong, that we don't produce or care for artwork. I mean, I read fairy tales to her so that she can paint, or she's talking about things when I need something like just to take my mind off things while I paint. So I guess it's just a happy accident. I don't know. I mean, we met by accident on
the worst possible day.
On the worst possible day, you're kind of like the little sunlight there. It's
thank you.
You know, disclaimer or this. Just saying, putting it out there. We met Tina the day that my dad passed away. In the mornings, I was in the hospital, saying goodbye to my father. At noon, I was taking care of my mom and my brother and funeral arrangements and all that shit. And then you come home and you say, husband, get the wine today.
We need drinks.
Yes, and then you come over being a new person to our group and you meet me on that day and I tell you, you know, this is not standard, but today you have to get drunk with me because I just love my dad. This is what we do. We play board games now and please be my distraction now. And you jump in and do it, no questions asked. That's cool. That's a great basis for friendship, isn't it? It's just like Tina to the rescue. I don't know.
I'm always happy to meet people that you can just say, shut up and drink.
Yeah, I mean, with the two of you, you get his sarcastic and cynical sense of humor, which is awesome.
That's a surprise to me. In most cases, I'm not sarcastic or cynical, although most people really appreciate that sarcasm and cynicism.
Cynicism. Well, yeah, I guess that covers surprises for me.
It might also be a surprise to you that this episode is now coming to an end. I will draw the next question for our next episode, look at it, then make a surprised facial expression.
Bravo!
Oh, no, I'm not sure if that is sex face.
No, I don't know if he has a stroke or not. It's not his sex face.
No, we had questions about the past, the present, and next time join us to see a question about a possible future.
Ooh. RoboCop.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.